Okay, let's unpack this. We are diving deep into a moment in history, maybe the single most important intellectual pivot of the 20th century.
Oh, okay.
A moment that simultaneously set down the definitive rules for the atomic universe and at the same time plunged physics into this profound, decades-long philosophical war.
And the consequences of that war, honestly, we are still grappling with them today.
That's our mission here. We want to act as your guides through this whole revolution.
Right. We need to trace the incredibly rapid evolution of ideas that sort of reluctantly birthed quantum mechanics.
Then we have to get through the central tenets of the theory, which are genuinely mind-bending.
And the main event,
Mm.
the epic philosophical battle between Albert Einstein and Niels Bohr over, well, the very nature of reality itself.
And if you want to picture where this all came to a head, you have to imagine Brussels, October 1927.
The fifth Solvay conference.
On electrons and photons.
Yeah.
And this wasn't just a meeting. It was like the scientific equivalent of the Justice League getting together for the first time.
The sources all describe it as one of the most spectacular, concentrated gatherings of genius ever. I mean, look at the data. Out of the 29 people invited,
Yeah.
17 of them, more than half would eventually win the Nobel Prize. It wasn't just who was there, it was what they had all accomplished in just the 27 years before that made the atmosphere so electric.
Because the era of classical physics, Newtonian mechanics, Maxwell's electromagnetism, that had reigned for 2 centuries, it was dead.
Completely. This conference was the end of that golden age.
Yeah.
It was the formal arrival of the new quantum theory.
But we have to understand the stakes here right away.
Crucially, this was not a debate about, fixing an equation or adjusting some parameter for an orbit. C.P. Snow, the scientist and novelist, he said, no more profound intellectual debate has ever been conducted.
Because the equations worked perfectly. That's the crazy part.
They worked, but their meaning, what they implied, just shattered our whole foundational understanding of the universe.
And this is the core of the drama for you, the listener. These physicists were deciding if the universe is ultimately predictable, deterministic, or if chance, real genuine chance, is at the heart of everything.
They were tackling questions about cause and effect that, before this, were purely for philosophers.
And asking, fundamentally, does the moon exist with all its properties fixed when no one is looking at it?
Is reality dependent on us, the observer? That dependency, that's the philosophical shift that so alienated Albert Einstein.
And he was the titan leading the resistance. I mean, the genius, the established pope of physics, who had already redefined space and time.
And facing him was Niels.